Okay then. So I'm going to work on Fusion here. Hopefully I got the chat over here, so if someone does come in, I can actually see it and read it and answer questions if anyone has any. Not that they will. Let's make that go away. I don't know if this is actually working properly. Let's see. I should probably get out my iPad and just view this to make sure it's all working. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it while I'm modeling. I'm gonna model anyways. It doesn't seem to really drag my computer down when I'm live streaming the with Fusion. So I was just gonna basically live stream the modeling of my leg here. Nobody else was streaming. I wasn't gonna do it, but no one else was streaming. So let's see. I've got that piston. Now I gotta go off at an angle here, somewhere right around here somewhere. So I need a plane to pull off of in the middle of that. So I wonder if I can use analytics to do this. Analyze. But I don't want to, oops, cancel. I already had that selected. I'm going to need like this one right here selected. And that's the only flat one I have. Inspect. Section analyst. Go this way until I'm in the middle of that. How do I find the actual middle? It'll be right around there. Yeah, well, I'm gonna try. That's what I'm gonna try and do. Um, I'm not. I don't know if I'm good enough to actually do a tutorial, but I'm trying to find a way. And I'm not even sure what I'm doing, so I'm kind of just wingdinging it because I need to go off. If I turn off the analyst, I need to come off at an angle here with a tube. The problem is, hey Rover. The problem is I can't. It's a round surface here. I can't start modeling on this. You have to have a flat surface to start a sketch on. And I need to angle it. So how am I going to angle it with a center point here? The only way I can think of to do it is to create a plane at an angle, but I have to have a line here. So I'm hoping if I use, this, I can, I don't know, can I draw a line right on the this here or not? I don't think I can. Nope. That ain't working. Turn that off. So I need to get a plane in the middle of that. I guess what I can do is pull off of this face, which is flat, pull a construction plane, bring it out here, set my view so I can see what the hell I'm doing here, and just kind of eyeball the center of that. And that should be good enough. It looks like it's in the center, don't it? Okay, now kill the bodies. one is which now? This plane. Now what I got to do is draw a line that I can pivot on. Right there. Escape, make it a construction line so it doesn't screw it into my geometries. Which actually, I already had a plane in the middle of that, didn't I? You dummy. Oh well. Stop sketch. Clear the body. Here is my... Oh, what happened? Sketch. Come back here. This one. And then I put in an angle. Now the question is how much of an angle? That is the major question here. How much of an angle does it need to be? So at 60 degrees, it's straight out. I know you're thinking it's at 90 degrees, but it's not. It's to the thing, and I'm actually 30 degrees out already. So 60 degrees is flat. And it needs to go, I'm going to guesstimate another 30 degrees. It almost looks like too much, though. Is it, though? Is it 30 degrees? Well, I can always change it. I'm going with 30 degrees. Alright, so I select that plane, not that plane. This gets very confusing, and that's why I do this all the time. I kill the body. And then I draw a circle, and that center should stay there, which it does. And I need a circle from measuring off the original model of approximately 11.84, 12, 12.1. So I'm guessing 12. Oh, I need a 12 millimeter. Ooh, not 120. Oh, dumbass. And then I need to extrude it out and through the body, which is another hard thing to do. I'm going to need the body spec to know which direction I'm going. I'm going to go this way. And I want it to actually be a new body at this point. I don't want it to join. I am doing this correctly, am I not? I'm holding this up. I'm actually, I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm holding that up. And that actually does look right with the 30 degrees now. And I'm going to guess at, I'm going to go with 12 millimeters. Negative 12. And that looks about right there. Actually, I might go with 11. That looks better. Now I should be able to pull all my planes off of this. And this next piece needs to be approximately 5 millimeters long by 10 millimeters wide. So I click on, whoops, that's not what I want. I want to click on this face, get that. I should have a center mark. I do. I can go 10 millimeters, right? Is that what I said? 10 millimeters? Yeah. 10. And extrude that about, whoops, wrong part. Too many things being selected. And there's a way to go around that, and I can never remember what the hell it is. And I need to go approximately, what did I say, 5 or 8 or 10 or something here too. Yeah, about 5. I'm going to go with 5. And then the back side of the knuckle is another 10 millimeter from the looks of it. And the second knuckle, actually it's saying it's about 12. Which is what that is. So we'll do another 12. making it more better. Yep, that's basically it. Select the outer ring and the center. Extrude it. And I'm actually going to go too far and then back cut it because there's all kinds of weird stuff. But I'm going to go about, to go all the way to here. That's 15, sounds good. 15. Let's see how it looks. That's looking about right. Not exact, but about right. So this whole piece here is kind of weird. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that one, but I will figure something out. So I need a line on here to make a plane on again. I want it in the center of that. Freaking close enough, even though it is too high, isn't it? I don't think it'll let me drag it down. Actually, I think it is right. I was just off on my view. Yep, that looks about right. Make that a construction line. Do the tilt plane. It's already at the right angle. Draw on it. I need approximately a 13.5, 14 millimeter. I'm going to go with 14. By 20, 21. So if I take this and I hit that and I put it on the center of that, because it automatically centered it. What did I say? 14? 21? Yeah, 14 sounds good. 14 millimeters. That looks about right. And I extrude that in both directions. So I need to go symmetrical from the center and enter 21. 21. It gives me, whoa, differ. I did a boo-boo there. This needs to edit feature. Needs to not cut, but join. And then that's that part of the knuckle. And there's a circle on each end in the middle, which is 9 millimeters in diameter. So I go in here and I put a circle in the center, and I do 9. Oops. And that gets extruded in a millimeter or so. -1. That looks good. Do it on the other side. 9. I probably could have just probably could have mirrored it, but this is almost easier. 1. And I got a chamfer that, and it's a pretty heavy chamfer. For some reason you can't select and chamfer, it doesn't select it, but I want to select both of these. And I believe I want to do about almost all the way, but I want to leave it a little flat. I think I'm going to do 2.25. That sounds good. And it looks about right. Might be a little long. We have this piece too small. Something doesn't look in proportion there. It's a 12. This is at 14. That's it. 21. It's actually 20.5. But they're all level there, so yeah, I'm gonna leave it. I'll probably scale down when I add all the rest of the parts to it. I have no idea what that is or where it even came from. Something projected. Oh, it projected this right here for some reason. That right there. I don't know why it did that, but control point spline 90 degrees. Delete that. See you bye. Don't need a control point spline. So far it's looking okay. I hold that to match. That looks about right. So now I need the rod coming down here that goes to the hook that attaches this and this together. And there's a head here. There's a head piece here and a big head piece here. So let's put this head piece in. So I have to come off of this. And I gotta get a plane coming this way somehow or another. How am I gonna get a plane going that way? What am I gonna pivot off of? There's all my sketches. Let's go down if I don't need them. Where's the sketch? Don't need that one or this one or this one. I should be naming these sketches so I know what the hell I'm doing. These are all part of that extender. Now I'm getting into where I need to be. Okay, I don't need any of those. But what I do need is to hide my little stupid Google Windows thing that's right in my way. Can you guys even hear me? I just thought of something. My mic's unplugged. Anyone even hearing me? Is it coming through anywhere? Where's my Google Hangout page? Google Hangouts. Mute mic. Default. Oh, it's going through the webcam, huh? Oh well. It's keying up, so I guess you can hear me, huh? Oh well. You can't. Just edit and add music later. Let me see where I'm at here. I gotta go 90 off of this. But it's off the end here. And on this face here. It's actually a little over it. So if I bring a plane from here, look at the top, bring it down here, and the center of it is just off the end of that, or thereabouts. That's too steep of an angle. I gotta change that angle. I bet that is only 15 degrees. It looked right there, but now that I'm looking at where everything planes out, because this plane right now should come down and butt right at this point right here. And it's actually below it. It's actually hitting like over here somewhere. Draw a straight line through. It's close though. It's very, very close. So I'm gonna go 28. 28. 8. And save that. I'm going to go back to this one right here. Nope. That one. Edit. Feature. And do it at 20 degrees maybe. Or is that going the wrong way? Going the wrong way. So I need to go 40. Actually, I'm thinking it's more like 35. Looks at it. That should build everything back up, and that screwed that up, of course. Not good. But that does look like it's lining up with that much better now. So I just have to move that, which is based on this sketch here. That's what I'm saying. If you don't play. Yes, I'm going to go back to the sketch. I want to just move this point. Move. It's not going to let me move it. Something's locked. Need to escape. Need to do this thing. Delete that little bugger. Move this up the line. Center it on that face. That looks about right, right? That looks about right? Sure it does. That looks about right to me. That was a guesstimate hit, but I'm liking it. Everything looks fixed. Hey, what's up, Trolling for Dollars? Can you guys actually hear me? It's going through my camera mic, which is way far away, but it is keying. And I took my regular mic out because I was tired of the cluster F on my desk, the cluster. They look about right. Looks about right to me. I can chamfer these two. They have not been chamfered. I'm still at, I think it's 0.5. Yeah, it's not going to be great because it's just going through me. You know what? I can probably bring this thing over here. Is it any better? That should be a little louder at least. Do I want to do 0.5? Actually, I don't. I'm going to do. Is that what I've been doing? 0.325. How's that? And it needs to be more than that. I'm going to do 0.5. Yeah, that actually looks right. That gives me a little bit of a flat edge, which would be a seal. And that's pretty decent. How's the actual stream going? I haven't even been watching it. Everything's much better. The audio is better now, isn't it? Are you guys actually getting, what's this, present to everyone? I am presenting to everyone. Okay. That plane looks like it's going right to that point, so that should be about right. A lot of visual flipping this thing around at this point, trying to figure out exactly what I'm doing, because this is a weird spot. All right, I'm going to have to do a flip off of this. So I need to draw on this plane a line in the middle of this. Escape. Make it a construction line so it doesn't error with anything. Stop sketch. Make a plane off of this line. I want it at almost 90 degrees off of that, which is actually it. I don't know. Could be at 60, but 60 don't look right. That looks like it's about 90 degrees to that, right? Does it look 90 degrees? Is that planing up to this? It looks like it's too much. Actually, that looks like it's right around. So I'm going to go with 52. It looks like it's planing up. Sure it does. Close enough. And now I need to draw a circle right in the middle of this thing. Can I project that into it? I believe I can. And then I can draw a line between these two. On my plane. Correct? No, that didn't work. But that'll work. And then I need to kick it over, offset. Ooh, let me offset, huh? How is it offsetting? Black curves. Cancel. Why is that over there? It should be over here. Can I move that? No. For some reason. Delete. Now I should be able to move it. Nope. Delete. Command Z, Command Z, Command Z. Alright, looks like I got a guesstimate.
35-ish minutes. 40, including setting up time.
It should be right there. Should be right there. So if I draw a circle.
About 35-ish to 40 minutes until
Smashing.
eating time. You broke it.
Broken.
Grandpa hiding in his bedroom. Are you in here, Grandpa?
Yes, Grandpa's hiding in his bedroom. And this needs to be approximately, helps if I turn the calipers on, 8 millimeters. 8.
About 35.
And that looks about right. And then I just need to extrude that in 2 directions, 2 sides. One of them is just this way. And I want a new body. And one of them goes way this way. And I'm going to guesstimate the distance is along the back one is going to be about 12, and the front one
How many bottles have you guys drank already?
is going to be more like 14, 15 even. So this one's going to be 15. And this one is going to be, where's the 12? And that looks about right. And then off the end of this, there's a little tabby weird thing, which looks like it's supposed to simulate an oil thing, oil fitting at 6 millimeters. So if I hit the center of that, that is the center, yep. 6 millimeters. Extruded about 1 millimeter or 2. Looks like a little more than that, actually. It looks like it is 2.5 millimeters. 2.5. And then there's the fitting hole in the middle, which is another circle at approximately 3. Now we're getting to where I might need my glasses. Maybe 4. I'm going to go with 3. I can always make it better. 3. And then it goes back in. I'm going to go negative 1.5 from the looks of it. Nope. Yeah, that looks good. Because then I should be able to curl that at 1.5. And that should be an almost perfect dome. And it is. And this just gets slightly chamfered or rounded. I think I'm actually going to use the rounding here. I'm going to make it 1. That's too much. 0.5. That looks more like it. And this I'm not going to play with yet because it gets to be a whole complicated thing here, which I'm still not sure exactly how I'm going to deal with. I'm not sure it's going to allow me to do it. But if I grab this body, that's this body and this body, so I'm going to combine those two bodies. Modify, combine, join, select target body, select tool body. Okay. Now, supposedly, everything goes, I can fillet that, and it should make it look like the part. And it does. And that's about what that part looks like. And it looks about right. So there's that. Now, in theory, I can chamfer, fillet this a little bit, and just do it like 0.5 and everything. 0.5. Smooth right out. And it does. So that looks about right. So then this gets the piston drive shafty thing off of it for not very long. This is the cleaner one. Really need my glasses. You know, is that even a piston or is it just one piece? It almost looks like it's supposed to be one piece, huh? Well, let's extend that all the way out then. Screw it. Let's make it one piece. Actually, I kind of want it to be a piston. I think I'm going to make it a piston. That's just supposed to be, let's see, is that a rocker arm? Yes, that is just a rocker arm. So that is one piece. So I'm going to change that extrusion to about, let's see, it went off of the center of that. So about 42 millimeters. So that extrusion is back here somewhere. Get that one, or this one, or this one. Well, let's backtrack and find out. It's that one. let's edit that one. Make this 42. That looks about right. And go back to the other end. Uh-oh, we have errors. Of course we do. Which fillet is that errored? Delete. Shoulder joint. I don't see any problem, so I'm going to leave it. And it's looking pretty good so far. Everything looks like it's going to line up. So then this gets a big head on it. That is approximately 14 inches long and is about 10 inches diameter. So draw a circle on there from the center. Needs to be 10. Extrude it for 14. And that looks about right. Two whole viewers. Is there actually two people still watching this? And right about now, I'm going to save it. Because, saving's a good idea. And then that's when this whole lower pivoting joint thing comes into play. There's all kinds of fancy stuff here. It's actually working better than I thought it would, though. Fitting, considering I'm guessing at most of this stuff, angles and stuff. Guessing. I was just looking at it, and this looks more like a chamfer right here. But that's all right. I can always edit that later. Honestly, I kind of like it the way it is better than what his is. I don't know. Maybe not. This is a little different in here. This is actually a chamfer where I did a fillet. But it looks like he's got a chamfered, but that's all right. So far, it's close enough. And in reality, that all seems to be lining up properly. That hole, if I look straight down, lands right around here, which it is. I might be a little forward of what I need to be, but not much. So I'm going to keep going with it because it looks about right. Stop that. Escape. All right. So now I've got to build the little angly bracket knuckle here. So I'm going to have to get a plane there somehow or another. And the only way I can think of to do that is to put a line through the middle. Escape. Make it a, what do you call it? Select it. Stop sketch. like that plane. Make an angle. Should stay at 90 degrees. I don't know why they call it 0. It's actually 90, but I guess it's 0 to that. Let's raise one up so it's in. It kind of overlaps, doesn't it? Just some kind of weird thing there. Well, let's bring it up to it. And it's in contact at 4.9. So if I go to 5, that looks perfect. It's just barely touching right there, which is just what I want. So then I can draw this thing on there. And this is going to have to be a weird, guess I'm going to have to hand draw it. Let's see, how am I going to draw this? Let's start with some circles. Circle. It's back here in the middle of this thing. So why don't I draw a line from here to here? Escape. Make that a construction line. Draw a circle. It looks like it's right about half, so I should be able to find half. There it is. The unit is approximately 10 millimeters wide, so I need a 10 millimeter circle. 10. 10, I said. And then I need to draw a line that is coming this way. And it's tangent off of that. And it needs to go approximately 20 millimeters, I guess. No. Let's go with coming off the tangent. So I got to be there. I'm going to go with 15. Kind of guessing here. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Need to move that. Escape. But I think I can, can't I? Yep, I sure can. It actually goes about, let's see. If that's straight up and down, this should be almost straight up and down. I'm gonna, yeah. I don't know. Somewhere around there. And I don't actually want it parallel. I know I can come over here and hit the horizontal vertical, but I don't really want it horizontal vertical. Howdy to the other viewers. Oh, howdy to you too, Mr. Trolling for Dollars. Then I need an arc. I actually think that's too far up. Is it though? I'm gonna go right about here. Just arc it so it's tangent to that. That might be too much, but we're gonna go with it for now. It's actually way too much. Okay. Bring this down here. Bring this in here. You got it already? Oh, you just ordered it. You're getting it. Let's see, I want that right around there, I think. Yeah. Right about there from the looks of it. And I draw a line off of that, going this way. And it needs to land right about here. then I need to do the 10 millimeter circle, but it needs to be a side to side. Oh, you got it already? That was cool. What'd you do? Order it off of Amazon? Circle 2.10. And then I should be able to just copy this, this. I should be able to just offset. I want to let me select them all. I want to select them all. Come on. Darn you. That's all right. 10. I should line it up with that. And I need to do this one 10. Same thing. Offset. Go this way. 10. 10. Let's line it up with that. And then I just got to match this arc right here. You don't want you hit any of those. That looks good to me. It's not perfect, but escape. So now I should have a sealed unit, but something's not contacting somewhere. That is not a closed image. Was that coming in contact? Yes. Is this coming in contact? Sort of, but this really needs to be here, and that needs to go up. Whoa, Lindsay, moving too much stuff around. Let's make that 12 to get it closer. Let's bring this into there. Something about like that. That's about how it looks, but why isn't this ceiling done yet? I don't think so. This needs to go there. And then there we go, there's that. And we gotta rotate it. Why won't it let me rotate it? There we go. There's some contact there. There's some contact there. So why isn't this thing sealed? Why do I not have a full unit here I can extrude? Lindsay, I don't want to do that. Okay, I'm going to make it sealed right now. I don't know what's not sealing, but I should seal it off, and it did. So one of those up here wasn't in contact. It's close enough for me, anyway. Escape. So if I select this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and I extrude it, how much? It's actually partially into that, which is kind of weird. Let me he's got this built. Looks cool though. So 2, but the whole thing is actually around 4.5 thick. So I'm gonna do it 2-sided. I'm gonna do it symmetrical from center. Do it 4. Call it a new body. Okay. That looks just peachy. And then if I take that body, which should be just this body now, and I say I want to mirror it, which is over here, mirror, and I select my mirror plane as this plane, it should give me an exact duplicate, centered, and all that crap there, which it did. Get rid of all the sketches, all the construction planes. And see how that looks. And that's looking pretty close to right. This point might need to come up here just a little bit, but I think I can fudge that. It looks like it's in the center plane, just slightly forward of the center, which actually it should be slightly. This looks like planing off right around here, so this is slightly forward of that, and it should be about in line with it. So, but everything looks right. Got to be an angle slightly off somewhere, but it's so close. I don't think I'm going to play with it. I'm going to leave it. What did they break? Somebody broke something downstairs. Alrighty then. So now I take this and I gotta put a bolt in there. So right here, actually, escape, stop. What's this? Delete. Stop sketch. Because I want to do this before the mirror. So kick this back one. Stop thinking. Dogging my little old computer now. Little watch blinking. Oh, here we go with that. Okay, now I want to do this. And the reason I'm doing that is because when I hit the mirror, I'm going to make the bolt mirror. All these bolts mirror. And this is a little screw bolt or something here. And it is approximately, I'm going to go with, that's 10, so I'm going to say it's about 7 or 8. Actually, it's showing a little smaller than that. It's showing about 5. Maybe 6. I'm going to go with 6. I like 6 better. 6. And I'm going to do it over here too, same thing. 6. And then, oh, that one goes the other way. All right, so me and Z don't do that. That's in the next build-up piece. All I need is this one. And it's 6. So I'm going to extrude it. Actually, no, I'm not. Cancel. And I'm going to put the screw hole in it now. Slot. Because it's showing it as a flathead screw. So if I go like so. Let's make it, sure. Let's make it 1.25 thick. Yeah, that looks about right. I can extrude this and this. Actually, I want to extrude it all and then back slot that, don't I? Yep, because otherwise I won't get the round I want. So I have to extrude this like 1 millimeter. Probably almost too much, but I'm going to go with it. And then I'm going to round that by going about that much. That looks about right. And then I can go. I guess I didn't need to draw that because I could just draw that now. Which is the way I should have done it. Escape. And then extrude that. And I'm going to go to plane. Oh, not from object. Actually, yeah, I can go from object. Go from there. The distance is that much. Okay. And I got a little screw-like thing there.
I know it's there because she asked me about it when she was taking stuff out.
Do you know what? Why do people yell so much? Why can't people talk normal? I'm going to edit that. And I'm not going to go from object. I'm going to go from offset plane. And I'm going to offset the plane in a negative dimension. Negative 5. Oh, I want 0.5. 0.5. Let's go 0.7. Almost to the thing and looks like a screw. Yep. There we go. Kind of looks like a screw, don't it? Now, if I butt ahead one, edit this, edit feature, and object, bodies. Okay. It should have the screw head in both sides now, and it does. Okay. Let's go back one again, because I have one last thing to do. I need to round this baby over. All of these. Oh. What happened? Cancel, I did that wrong because I hit the plane. I want to do that. And then add these. Because I hit the actual face. So it was doing this too, which I don't want it to do. Oh, come on. Why can't you do a simple chamfer there? Why am I erring? Chamfer cannot be created across the size, the adjusted size, direction. Rolled fillet. Point 0.25. And it's doing this too, but you know what? I don't hate it. know what? I'm gonna leave it. I don't hate that.
4 o'clock.
I want to go more. 0.375. Does that look? Not enough. 0.5. Okay. Now, why is it gonna? Why can it do a ruled fillet where it's adding this, which I don't really want it to do? This fillet right here, which I don't know if you know what the difference is. A rule fillet does it by the face, regular corded or whatever they call it does it by the edge. All I wanted to do was fillet the edge. I'm not hating it, so I think I'm gonna leave it. Makes it look like a better bolt anyways. Nut, screw, whatever that's supposed to be. So I think I'm gonna leave it. And actually I hear dinner, so I'm gonna have to bail now. Go to the end. It's the same on both sides. Yep, everything looks good. Home it out, so I got all my twisties right. Go to the top. Upside down, but rotate it. And that should be how the leg looks so far. How does that look to you guys? And you guys looking at that little walker leg? That look like what it is? Something don't look quite right to me, but this right here is a little long. This one right here. A little too long. Other than that, everything else looks right. But I like the way this is lining up here. Oh, am I? This actually should line up more to here. This should probably be kicked back just a hair. But I'm not hating it. I could probably make this a little shorter right along here. But my Thanksgiving dinner sounds like it's coming out of the oven. So I'm probably going to bail out and come back later. And finish it up. Because all I really got is the little, there's a knuckle right here holding basically this to this. There's a big old knuckle in here that kind of lines up with this and comes down here. And then the actual foot, which might not be easy because it's kind of weird the way he designed the foot. So I get what he did, but it's kind of odd. There's no piston to the foot, which is kind of funny. There's no ankle piston. So to make this actually work might not be so easy. But anyway, it was fun. I don't know how long I've been streaming. Google Hangouts. 3 viewers, and it's live. Anyway, I'm going to bail and go have dinner. Turkey time. Later, guys.